Hello, this is Julian Maximiliano Rodriguez. Had to re-record my voice because due to on and off mix how I pretty sound, that was very uninteresting what I did. But I'm re-recording it again for right now to do the video update about for October 2024. Well, there has been scenes where there has been mostly a great appreciation. Due to timing, a new and good scenes that are yet to come officially. Well, there had been a little bit of a hit score that now it has been stated that now I'm officially open it to our trade only for close friends and close folks, the followers and supporters who are the one that meant a lot to me though. So that they're the one that they're real people. There's a lot of change from that. And it's the first time that I'm officially opening our trade for real, as officially for certain. Well, after scenes have been slowly begun to process, and that scenes could have been much of a good time that we really are in this to be honest, really. Well, I had to make separation about the video recording of the videos because I was doing a gameplay which I bought from eBay from the game Classic. Well, some my Classic, but that was in the 2000 Star Wars Battlefront 2 for PS2, PC, and Xbox, and it does not include for Nintendo system. Now, the reason why that is being confirmed open, and the thing is that scenes are doing a lot more process as being really expected for the way I'm going back the way how it used to be from the days when I used to be as John name. But so forth that scenes have started, and now we really is picking up big time to pick up where we last really started around 6 and 4 years ago, ever since 4 years ago, ever since that didn't got no help. As of this current age, I know that I have to do some mission that I have been doing as of currently to take care of paid commission in the art community scene and to help that, and helping out the OC ex-cat and couple scenes to be best remembered in. The scene is that, well, ever since last decades ago, people were very uninterested when they say about OC ex-cat and couple because it has cancer. With officially that's people's opinions, and you know, you just have to say what you think that it just maybe got out for a cancer. Maybe people were jealous, but that is their opinion. Well, aside with that, I am doing my mission to take care of process, to take care of my Discord server group, my social media into those websites, as it be referred that my following has been increased up as Christian Upper officially for certain, that it getting to make more sense, and it getting processed up to start organizing scenes. Well, in the Discord app. Yes, there has been people who are the folks, the close friends and the followers on Instagram, mostly a bit, are checking out my creation work, the scenes I do, and there cannot be promised at this rate that I will be more activated to other website, to other social media site. But as promising as people would do follow me back, say more appreciation scenes, compliments and scenes like that, for actually what is take, I'm taking the power of wisdom that is consistent to go forward and focusing on a brand new light. What is best for me officially to that? What is officially best to me as to that? There had been a little bit let down, and people, well, the folks who refuse to stay with me, well, there's a lot of changes what I've been talking about to my folks about some changes about myself, and for reason that these people would not like the new me, and that is officially the truth, because retaining with the following that I'm doing and as a person, and due to repetitive nonsense that is getting officially old about online, of asking too many questions, and I know what I'm going to say with people already know about what's up. Thus, it's a lot of making changes for that officially, but it is for a reason, an official reason for that. I know that I have my senses because of that people would not like the new me, but they have to accept what it is as what it is seems to be, most part, you know. Well, there has been hit and mix, mostly for usually, and because of a hit and mix from online, let me just tell myself that over the weekend, at this time of recording, September 22nd, well, I think that was past weekend, but the 20th, the 21st, I was being with my family, and I had to be away from online related topic because of online, a little bit mixture, but I'm starting to have better people and meeting new people and make new friends so far that they're pretty decent and that they're not too bad after all. But they're trying to be real people, officially be real people. But online has been a little bit mixtures to a hold up what it really seems about. Well, I wish that scene would have been a lot more better rather than just dislike each other and unfriend and scenes like that. When I'm getting used to of scenes, and officially am getting tired onto online for what I'm understanding. And I don't know if I have mentioned about that the bad news that was the great news, that social media is kind of dying as a great news. Well, we live in a world of a lot of decline. Things are not the way how it used to be back of the day from online. A big decline onto online, that this isn't 2004 or 2005 anymore. Well, I wish I could go back to the old days that I didn't want to join online community officially, to go back to those days when I used to do online surfing in the early 2000s to the mid 2000s, from back of the days. Online, it doesn't seem what it used to be as anymore to that as a self. But well, changes really comes about things, about changes. Well, as for changes, there has been more luck that it's gonna be like that for now on. Rather, most scenes that would like this, most scenes would not like this to a whole from that.
The rebels have infiltrated Hangar
like it wise that if they like this or not, but that's all about people's wishes and changes and opinions, what he has with, and it's eventually very true 100%. Eventually true about changes. The only thing that I was going to compromise is that the changes, well, there's a lot of great appreciated that our trade is officially open for close folks and people who are close to me and those who are gonna consider to stay with me. That depends. And this is not like Nintendo Direct surprise, but it is also for like a coming of age, like Return of the King from the Lord of the Rings. If anyone watched the Return of the Kings, is one of the best films of the best novel book films of all time, The Lord of the Rings. Well, as the Return of the King's reaction like this about the process and following me back and the opening of our trade, you will see that there is a great appreciation, something great, something good is about to happen officially when it comes to from creation work for me, the updated status, and people that would follow me back to other site, that it is processing on that.
Well done, Trooper. Lord Vader will be most pleased with your performance.
Well, with the locks that I mentioned about social media is in a bad decline, which is turning to be as a good news, which is not a great news after all about social media is dying.
After the embarrassment,
It's been very repetitive what I have to say so.
comfortable belay.
But people are not officially open about everything, nor following someone else's following or making new friends, or the list goes on, and many listing reading about.
Place in the detention area. We're completely wiped out.
We just have to make the best for us what we can to do onto online, now that online is in the way how we used to be. Lately, I have been in contact with a folk from Italia, who is one of the rarest person whom I ever met. A real person and decent and very polite. And that's a real honest of truth, how people should be the way who they are to be, of being raised properly as scenes and dedication as a person. Well, rare is very hard to understand things that is very hard to understand about rarity. Well, it's just like the quote that said that people tend to use other people who are good but don't cherish them. We all know that story about. And yes, I have checked a lot of motivation onto Facebook motivation posts about those. And it's officially is true, it's not a joke about. Well, there has been settling right now that says I'm going back to the way, instead of declining and let down and downfall and things like that. It would not stop me officially how things are very uninterested. And yes, I am preferring this way, that I'm going to be gonna keep being like that and try to be away from online, because online is not doing the best thing he ever done with. for the longest time that it really is, and from my understanding to well from that about online. Well, nothing precisely with this about with online that is not kind of the best sweetest pot ever is ever been. Well, I wish that we can all just get along and be open to each other. But online, well, one of my male folks who said the truth about the internet has become the wild, wild west. It is the wild, wild west, but it's not everyone's cup of tea in history. With things that I'm getting back into track already, into process, the way it used to be, and getting back into art trade, now process to do creation, artwork, and variety of other scenes next up. Won't be easy, but won't not be that easy to be expected. This year has been a very decent year of a comparison to 2014 as the way it should have been. Well, it has started to be a decent and a fine and a good year to me as a whole, to my respective to a whole with this. Especially that now that as Return of the King, this isn't a movie or an epic moment ever in history, but that's somewhat per se, as it seems like that. Well, do not worry about things already about what's happening in the slow process. It is process what it really seems. But the only scene as of yet I really need for, well, the fans will get into process for this. The fans of mine. And with new followers and people that follow me back and watch me, things like that, and meeting new friends and the new folks. We're getting into process on this right now from this instance to get on track the way it used to be from 2017 and 2019, the way it used to be. Things that are already being accomplished so far, as so far it has gotten into the lathes, in the lots of things, such as for gathering up my Discord server group, that now that things are straightened up on my Discord server group. And I'm also helping out the people who are doing voice act stuff related topic. I'm helping them out to join those voice acting group that I am in it. And doing my mission to save the art community, to do paid commission art. By the time I was low on money, yes, I'm gonna be confirming I would do cheaper price between $1 to $40, sometimes $50 for now on in the ongoing, but not on to $70 and $80 since I'm just very poor right now and I don't even have a job. As of this rate, is not a good time for me to find another job because of the lots of scenes, how it's been happening. And ever since 2023, how I laid off from Amazon because of my health status, because how my back was painful. And yes, I'm going to be doing to take activity to do something for a workout and things like that to do something about. I have been a hard headache to most of my folks, but nearly for to say this, no perfection is not required. Is no require for perfection. Even though about what scenes are straightened up, one of those folks who are posting my Discord server group who wanted to keep the group to be activated. There's one person from Asia, from Indonesia, have been trying to comment and do that stuff. Well, since already made that promises as he's already fulfilled that, but now I'm just slowly posting more of the stuff into my group as since it's about to make sense already officially makes sense or originally and supposed to right now. Well, can I just sit down and lay low on this because I have to do something? And yes, the bottom of the truth is that I have to do something and cannot do nothing about. With that is the official truth about that. The official truth about that. Well, there's some videos that has to be edited up for all combining between, but I will manage on things. But there's still improvements to do some things, improvements such as likely with online status to do and fixing up some process that needs to be done with and things like this. We're still into process of fixing up on some things on what needs to do with. To take care of that matter, what is originally intended that has started. Like something what belongs to me, something like that. Well, yes, of course, it's something about that in a way. Well, there's a lot of great appreciation that I thought I wasn't gonna do, but I have to do what is best for me under my wisdom and under the passion and the things I love to do, and mostly focusing on what is best for me and start to make new experience. Might be of saying about this, how I'm understanding about that quote for the power of optimism. The optimism for Disney creator Walt Disney. He was the mentor to American animation, and he was right. Walt Disney, he ain't no wrong about things. And yes, there have been accuses, things how people still talk about how Walt Disney was anti-Semitic and racist and all those things, but they're just opinions from people. With I still like Disney, but I rarely watch their newer contact from Disney. So yes, I'm not like the next Walt Disney in a way, or Shigeru Miyamoto or Dario Argento, which influences me too much already, how I'm influenced of those guys. The inspiration of mine. Well, there's no plan what he's gonna do about what he's gonna be doing about what the next new scene, how it's gonna be with with a new scene to start it off with the golden age about me, which now is processing, and now it's increasing up for my following, and scenes like that is coming through. It's still processing, and has great appreciation that is coming through. Most of all, we have to do something about as a whole to my following that a new folks is about to follow it up. This is what people say about cult, and that people seems uninterested to refer to some other people, and the folks from Germany who was making excuses about she was uncomfortable about the group for no specific reason, and that was her term of that choice. Well, she left online, especially from still actively on Discord, especially for that change. Let me break this away about this so-called cult, and I have to be honest, because people who are my folks, the followers, they know that I'm doing a fan base group and I'm doing a following process, and they understood. If you say about having a cult, about when people do a following online, that means that I'm gonna have to tell honestly truth as the truth. You also supporting for defunk with people like us, and they want to do with AI and AI related for videos, art, and more. And it's so hypocrite. I will not go into that so-called assuming what it seems to be like that. But I'm saying it as a great assuming. Now that time has come that we have to do something about online, and just to do a following. It's also too bad that I didn't get to be a very public figure, to be as a public figure online, just to do for the things I want to do for my career in behalf, and something was best for me and be popular. Well, man, let me just say about myself about the excuses about not a good time to be popular. Well, listen. Because of the popular it seems to get officially for certain, and so good about this so-called popular that's not a good time. There are people now the only thing that is populist who are popular is only for the people that do with that do for AI voice acting, AI art and videos. Those are the ones that is a great assume and excuses about being popular. Yes, I have seen luck about Deviant Art has been in full decline, rarely but a little bit mixed to everything, how DA has become disastrous, which it seems, and it is disaster by the chances what I have through see the experience about Deviant Art, about the lucks of AI. And it's god awful with Deviant Art for AI. Not a good time to be popular, and saying a cult about someone else's following. The corporated American company is very greed to do with
Even though the Polis Massa raid was only a part
with themselves to do a cult and have money with it. That goes for YouTube, but with Mr. Beast, that's another story I don't want to talk about. Boy, I really don't like to be right, but with the new approaching that great appreciation has come, I'm going onward and forward. The scenes, what is best for me, what makes me feel happy, what is best for me for my passion. For my passion. I had to be honest. That's why I'm gonna have to say the most about being honest. To be more honest. Well, we're in the modern era, the time where we live in, and scenes are nothing special no more, not the way as it used to be, like it was. Currently, you know, I have plans about my real life point, my real life stuff that is about to come ahead for other paste and other scenes what he's going to be with. People and then people assume and things like that, especially folks of mine, no need mention to that, but with the locks about that refuse to comprehend about being friend with someone that I don't know and that she told me reason. I will not say the name mention about that online, and people assume and have the common interest. And common interest that too, with the other people who very hypocrite. The common interested folks with very hypocrite to the scenes what I'm into. Rare is very hard, but people, I mean, whatever. I mean, whatsoever. I mean, whatever. Now, aside with that, it's not matter to worry about with that what I said about other people, about coming and interested fiends. I'm getting back into track, and I know I'm talking about the video like this right now, that there is good news that is coming through with approaching with the following opening art trade at most less a bit, but if you keep on going like I'm having for Grace Thought, more will soon to come officially. Who knows? Maybe 100 subscribers on YouTube. Perhaps 100 subscribers on YouTube officially. With that's about to come into the future reference with that for 100 subscribers. For the themes and other stuff. And mostly activated online to other social media site, which I have spoke to a friend from Europe, from Italia, about talking a bit. They're still in process, and it is great appreciation for this what is currently is going on right now officially from this, from the gathering up and the notification that got more in handle, which is the truth. Be patient, my folks. Be patient. Patient is a future, and that will soon to come into the future with some new things and great things to come for the for my following, for my Discord server group, for my following, and in other social media account as well, that it's increased it up, which is still getting through process officially with that. Officially getting process to that. Well, now at this state right now, at this state, the art trade thing has now that being officially been open already with art trade officially.
Go out and retrieve it.
I had to grow bond with folks, new friends, and people who are going to stay with me when that considered to do art trade. And that is very hard to do. But now as a whole with this, I have in the past about when it comes about the art trade scene that has been very hard-headed to do when it's considered about art trade. It's been a very difficult experience about the art trade to a hold that I'm not a big fan of art trade, and why I had to open. It seemed to be tasty with this that is gonna be only for close folks, fans, and people who are close to me officially with that. For having me to do with art trade, and I haven't done art trade for ever since 2015 to 2018 that I didn't like to do art trade. But people say you have to work on your skills, art skills, etc., to do something with that, to do with art trade. Well, art trade is not our best cup of tea ever, so slightly whiz. Well, I'm getting better at doing art creation work, at drawings and other scenes that I'm currently doing, though. I'm doing a little bit better to be expected. So yeah. Well, before I have to go, scenes isn't the way how it is, but now I'm one of the most few people who are trying to make the best of things onto online right now. So now that scenes isn't great to be expected how it seems to be. But we have to still fight. Currently I'm still fighting big time because I prefer real people and real people and real people, and I said that as true and proof real people is so much hard, that is so hard to understand. There's still people out there. There's still people out there. Now I'm going back to process the way it used to be years ago, and this had predated 2021. Better time will come. A part 2 video, if something will happen like this, like I did this past September, with another update for changes, it will come eventually for that. With a brand new another video about the status. It's just a video update for right now. There'll be promise to that. This is Julian. I will speak again to another part 2 video semi.
first time
Till
in
then,
years the men of the 501st could relax
I have to go
and get
right
about the
now.
business of
Till then.
maintaining an empire rather than building one.